so that's how she saw my butthole, and that's how I'm $5 richer. So, welcome to the program, everybody. We are on a lockdown.
Yeah.
Basically.
Quarantine shutdown.
We're allowed to do this because technically we are media.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we get news to spread.
Kind of.
Maybe.
Kind of. We're at home.
Yeah.
I mean, we're kind of a home.
Technically. I don't think I'm supposed to be here, but
well, you know.
I was also at work today and went to Lowe's.
Is Lowe's still open?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah,
Good.
There's plenty of people in there.
Yeah.
But I will
Makes
say,
sense.
obviously, the road, shockingly, traffic's awesome.
Yeah, I know. You
it's
zip
awesome.
Zip right through town.
I don't want to say thanks, but this lockdown's been kind of nice because I'm in a essential business. So
yeah, exactly.
which is golf. Which weird thing was today when I was down at Lowe's getting some stuff, and I say weird because it's I saw two people walking.
Okay.
And they had like the respirator masks on, just walking around, gloves, respirator mask and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And the weird thing about it is it wasn't weird to me.
Oh.
Yeah. It's like, normally
okay.
I'd be like, what the fuck are these people doing?
Yeah.
But today I was like, oh, well, good for you.
Yeah. Did it look homemade?
No.
A lot of people
It was.
Yeah.
No, if it was homemade, snap the picture. That's what I would have done. But it was it was one of those ones that was that you would use.
Mm-hmm.
$80 or $100. One of the, that has the cartridges and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I
I think one thing I want to try to get through this whole process, I want to try to find a Bane mask because I feel like he could survive this.
I was born of this.
Yeah.
I can't do that. I was born of this.
I was born of the doc, just something like that. And
yeah,
I think I personally would love one if somehow I could get a hold of one through maybe like a Halloween shop, maybe. But
yeah, I don't
think
know
it'd
that
be
it's going to
cool.
offer you any protection.
No,
but it'd be awesome looking.
Yeah, it'd be cool. I would just walk out in public with it, just go into stores.
You're going to really.
How much is this bread? Stuff like that.
Do you have fresh strawberries?
Just, I think they go into a grocery store with that. I think it would be funny.
If you could get that in that, like the leather jacket with like the furry collar.
Yeah.
You're really going to have to work on your traps. I
know. God, I don't have the Tom Hardy traps. Tom Hardy traps. Yeah. But yeah, I think
do you
that's
have any condoms.
Yeah, I don't use condoms.
Yeah, well, I'm allergic.
Yeah.
So
allergic to latex.
Except the gloves I've been wearing to keep myself healthy.
Yeah. Why are you wearing gloves?
It's protocol.
Protocol right now is they're making you.
That's
in a normal day you would wear gloves.
No.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
No, just now.
Just now. Okay.
Which no. It doesn't make any sense.
No.
First of all, it feels like shit.
Yeah, how hot are your hands?
Oh my God!
No, it sounds weird.
Looked like I was doing dishes for like 8 hours.
Yeah,
but it's it's like okay, everybody wears gloves, and then just wash the gloves as like you would your hands. I'm like, well, then how is that any different than just having your fucking hands?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because if I have to wear the gloves all day,
those are going to get dirty.
They get dirty just like hands do.
Yeah.
So
I found it weird too.
But, that's what I was told to do.
Yeah,
so
you do
that's what I do.
Yeah.
I'm a straight arrow when it comes to that. I follow the letter of the law.
Nice.
Well, it's not like law, but law at work.
Yeah. A work law.
Technically I should be home, but I'm not.
Yeah, well, you don't follow all the laws.
No.
Some of them.
Just some.
Yeah, the non, violent ones.
Yeah, well, to a point.
There's a gray area there of the violent.
It just depends.
Yeah.
But there is a whole bunch of fucking nothing going on for a sports show, though.
I honestly thinking all day, I'm like, man, what are we going to talk about?
The one thing that was going is Australian rules football was still going. It's like, okay, there's something to talk about. Like we get into that. And then like the next day they shut it down. Like, son of a bitch.
Yeah. The one thing that really gets me, and I just of going off the golf thing of where you work, Why is the PGA done?
Crowds.
You don't need crowds for the golfing. That would be the sport.
My guess would be, like, they could probably play the tournaments.
Yeah.
My guess would be the TV.
Okay, I get you.
You know.
Yeah.
Whatever, trying to be 6 feet away. No, you know, you get those fucking vans and shit like that.
That was just, I was like, golf, come on, you know?
Yeah, they wouldn't be
I'm
able
sure
to
they
have
would probably like it without crowds.
and no TV.
Yeah, no
It'd be
TV.
tough to pay that purse.
Oh, yeah.
This hole sponsored by nobody because nobody can see. Just Jim Nantz out there talking into a cup.
Yeah, I don't know. That was one I was like, if there's a sport that can continue to go, I feel like it could be that one, you know?
I did see they did, and I don't like racing at all.
Yeah.
I think it's stupid. But where they did like Dale Earnhardt Jr. and stuff, because they have, you know, simulators.
Exactly.
That they did a race. It was like him and Jimmy Johnson and Denny Hamlin. And it's like, all right, well, there's something.
Yeah.
And then they find out they make more on YouTube doing that than they do in NASCAR and go, well, fuck NASCAR. Why?
Exactly.
You mean I can just get 8 or 10 of my buddies and we can all just sit at home and do a race?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to do that.
Exactly.
I'm not going to travel.
No, stupid.
Fuck that.
Fuck
Which
that.
Jimmy, I think, how about Jimmy Johnson? It's his retirement farewell tour. Yeah, it's over.
Think he races next year?
No.
Nah.
No, because they already had, you know, their big races at the beginning of the season.
Yeah,
so.
that's a good point.
But, which I did see, like MLS, which I try not to do anything on soccer.
Yeah, I try not to watch soccer.
I'll watch, like, not American, though, because it's terrible.
Terrible. I try not to watch any soccer.
The other leagues, you know, that have the actual good players.
Yeah, yeah.
But the MLS said something about, like May 10th is what they were shooting for.
Okay.
Which I don't know where they plucked that number from.
Yeah. Well,
but, you know.
I mean, except for maybe Italy, isn't the foreign countries, aren't they kind of on, like, the back end of it?
I think,
because it happened there first.
Yeah, from what you know about China, they're kind of opening back up.
Mm-hmm.
But again, communist country, so you don't know what you're getting. But I think Germany handled it pretty well.
Yeah.
And I think South Korea.
Yeah.
Like they kind of did what we're doing, where they just start kind of locking it down.
Mm-hmm.
And Italy is like, fuck it.
Yeah. But what about me? I have more than a mustache, so I don't know if I have a very good Italian accent. My hand is curled, though. My hand is curled as I talk.
They just kept smoking cigarettes and kissing each other.
Yeah.
Hello. Hey, there's a crazy virus going around. Tapone. Fungili. I don't know any.
No, I know ciao. That's Italian.
Is it?
I think. Fuck, I don't know.
You're a liar.
Yeah, no, ciao is Italian. I just don't know what it means. It means goodbye or hi. I'm not sure.
We'll say bye. Ciao.
Ciao. Yeah, I think it means goodbye.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds like it should, but back to MLS, they were saying about starting on the 10th of May, which, that's what, 6 weeks?
Yeah, something.
Could be.
It could happen. Yeah, who knows?
I mean, nobody watches them, so they don't really have to worry about the crowds. I don't know. I mean, it's an interesting thing when they talk about the NBA of, I mean, if it's 6 weeks or whatever, I mean, do you give them a week or two? I mean, do like a little camp thing of,
try to get them back in.
We've been trying to stay in shape, but like we're all at our house.
Exactly. And
I was riding in an air assault bike.
Yeah.
That's not the same.
Well,
I mean,
even at the NBA level where there's, whatever, it doesn't look as like as strenuous as like a college game. Still, you don't have basketball shape unless you're playing basketball.
No.
I mean, the up and down, all that. I mean, you can run for days, but you don't have basketball legs. I mean, it's crazy, the stop and go and all that. And plus, half the players, the good players, they play a long time.
Well, I think it would be, it's going to show you something on the NBA of like they come back. Say if they just say, we're going to come back, give you a week of practice, then we're going to play like the final 8 regular season games.
Okay.
And then go right into the playoffs.
Yeah.
Just as some tune-ups or 5 or what,
Yeah.
That you're not just day one playoff game.
Yeah.
And then they're going to find out how people are actually interested in it.
Yeah.
Going, oh, yeah, maybe we shouldn't have 82 fucking games.
Exactly.
Because, why?
Mm-hmm.
People will pay.
I think I think playing at least a few games, try to get those bubble teams, like New Orleans, they're like 2 games out, I think.
Yeah.
Something like that of the 8th seed. I think that'd be fun. Try to get them in there.
Well, here's an interesting thing is Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
It's going to be pushing that timeline of when he'll be.
Well, he's got it, though. He tested positive for it.
Yeah, but who gives a fuck? He's Kevin Durant.
I'm just saying.
Coming back from an Achilles.
Well, it's the same thing with DeMarcus Cousins.
Yeah. Oh, does he have it?
No. He doesn't have it, but he was cut. The Lakers cut him to try to sign somebody else as the playoff push because he wasn't going to be ready, and then they had intentions of re-signing him after and during the summer. Well, you can just re-sign him if he's actually able to go, and you're in the play. You know, I mean, it's just kind of something of that aspect, too.
I mean, that'd be an interesting thing.
Yeah.
I have read that'd be a thing on Kevin Durant of that would push him. Now, what his symptoms are, because I was reading guy that was saying an Olympic swimmer.
Okay. Michael Phelps?
No.
Then I don't know any of them.
Yeah, nobody does. That's why I just said. That's why I didn't name him. I just said Olympic swimmer. I can't. I think he medaled at something.
Okay.
But,
swimming.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
In the water. he treaded water as good as anybody.
Yeah.
But he got it, and it got. He did. Because there's some NBA guys that are like, I'm a little tired, but I'm fine.
He got like the brunt of it.
He got. I don't know if he ended up in the hospital or not, but he said his lung capacity, they said that's the thing.
Yeah, it really makes you short of breath.
Whatever you think your endurance is, after 2 weeks you're off of it and you feel good.
Yeah.
It said maybe half of what you could do.
Yeah.
I mean, you're just tired.
Yeah.
So that'd be the thing with, of maybe just shut it down.
Didn't they postpone the Olympics too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's in Tokyo.
I know.
So it's kind of in that corner of the world.
Yeah.
Not very far.
Yeah. Point. I did see where they were discussing even postponing or pushing back the draft a few weeks. The NFL draft. There was talks that owners were complaining that they should. The NFL doesn't want to because of,
Because it doesn't matter.
Well, that and the fact that you can do it remotely. You don't have to have a big stage. I mean,
because the fact that if it's still on lockdown when that goes down, they're going to get Super Bowl numbers.
Oh, yeah.
Why the fuck would you delay it?
Oh, I don't know. No, I 100% agree with you. Don't delay it because you're going to get actually somebody to watch sports.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's something to...
Exactly. You're going to get people who've never watched the draft in their life.
Gonna watch
the draft because it's sports. But Scheffner had a pretty cool idea. He said that take a week, do each round in a day. It gives everybody plenty of time on the clock. It spreads it out. And I was like, that doesn't sound terrible.
Yeah, but, they'll do it like 9 o'clock.
Yeah,
I'll never see it.
I know,
I'll never see it.
Yeah, they won't do it at a normal time.
No.
Well, they do the first round at fucking 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I just thought it was an interesting idea of the only bad part is if you do that way, how many people are watching round 7 on Sunday?
How long are you going to delay it? Because I'm going to guess... They said
2 weeks. The number was thrown out was 2 weeks.
Because the delay would be, we can't visit with all these kids and, have the pro days and stuff like that. For one, do your fucking job.
You know who you're drafting.
You've got tape.
Yeah.
I mean,
who you're drafting.
Well, we brought in a Navy SEAL to see if they would be... You having that guy in the third fucking round?
Yeah.
I mean, it's first rounders.
Yeah.
If you don't know if you're going to take him or not, call his fucking coach.
Yeah.
They'll probably tell you.
Yeah.
But, a 2-week push, we still could be in it.
Oh, yeah.
So now you're just pushing it for a what if that you can travel.
Yeah. The thing, which we still have 4 or 5 weeks until the draft. So, I mean, we still have plenty of time to make a decision or whatever, but I personally don't think they should move it back. You can do everything from your facility.
Just do it. Yeah.
You can do everything from really your house if you really want to. I mean,
they have their people at the office.
Yeah.
6 feet apart.
Yeah.
And just call into NFL headquarters and Goodell will be there.
Exactly.
Won't get booed.
You won't get booed, yeah.
Make the announcement.
Yeah.
And you know what would be nice? Is it'll actually be a shock again.
Exactly.
Because they don't have a fucking camera on a guy. Oh, it's like, I wonder who they're going to take.
Yeah.
Well, they just showed that guy.
Yeah, and he was crying.
He seems happy.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah, it was
used to be nice when you had no idea. I mean, now obviously Kuiper and them, they're pretty good.
They're pretty good.
But until the commissioner said the name, you didn't have verification of what it was.
Yeah, even last year, I would say I know everybody kind of assumed Arizona was taking Kyler Murray. But there was still up in the air questions, so that was even fun. Even what the hell the year old Baker was taken, you didn't know who the Browns were going to take. That was
kind of a shock.
It was a shock that he was gone. So, I mean, I think over the last few years, they've done a little bit better of a job of coming out and not trying to give it away as soon. I remember when Mario Williams was taken by the Texans, the Texans told people the night before they were taking him. I'm like, fuck, stupid.
Yeah, now this one should be a no-brainer.
Should be a no-brainer.
But I just don't like it.
Hey, I applaud the Bengals. I don't know. Paul Brown must be sick.
That they've signed a bunch of worthless fucking veterans.
Well, no, not even that. They've actually spent money to try to make the team better. In a sense, okay. There was a stat.
You've been in the league 15 years at safety. I'll give you $1 million. Okay.
Hey, they signed Von Bell. He's young.
I understand. I like Von Bell. He's that weird, a little small but fast. But I mean, it's kind of that Shazier
kind of. He plays safety, but
I understand.
Okay,
size-wise, though.
Yeah, I mean,
same size.
Kind of, yeah. Probably Shazier was just a physical monster.
Yeah, I mean, they don't walk the same, but is that was that wrong?
No, was that he walks now? He's fine.
Oh, okay.
I mean, not fine, but he is what he is. I don't even know what the fuck.
I don't know.
It's like a sidetrack.
Well, they've signed quite a few people.
They have, and it said over the tweet was they've over the last 7 years in the free agency they've only spent $49 million on non-Bengals players. This year alone, they've spent $120 million on non-Bengals players.
How many people's contracts were up?
How the
fuck can you even do that?
That was the tweet. I'm like, Jesus, they really did it, man. They actually signed people, which is weird in the first place. But that's what I'm thinking. Is Paul Brown alive? Is he okay?
And yeah, I mean, maybe he's got the COVID.
Maybe.
I mean, and they could make some decisions.
Yeah.
Indoor facility. Yeah. If like they break ground on, not even breaking ground, you're just throwing a bubble over one of the practice fields. That's all it is.
That's all you have to do.
Not even $1 million, I'm sure.
I'm sure it's probably not, unless you want to, tune it up.
I mean,
you just put a pole barn over it or something. At
whatever.
Least protect yourself a little bit.
Put up a gymnasium. But I see. It was kind of shocking how many people they were signing.
Yeah.
I mean, I just don't know. The bad thing is, I like, you don't know about Joe Burrow.
Mm-hmm.
He had a great, one of the best college football years ever.
Yeah.
But you don't know. And
nothing's a sure thing
think
anymore.
Good, But then you look at the head coach. You don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
He's just a young guy that coached with another young guy.
Yeah.
Who has shown to
have a lot of flaws in his offense.
They have put themselves in a fucking pickle.
Yeah, they have.
At one point, last year, they had the highest paid player at 3 different positions.
Yeah.
And now they're cutting people because they can't afford it.
Yeah, they have. Well, they only have one of those players now.
Yeah.
Aaron Donald's the only player left that has the highest paid position.
Yeah. And, oh my God, it's the quarterback. That contract.
Oh, yeah, it's ridiculous.
It keeps getting worse every year.
Because they just keep pushing it back.
Like, if they would cut him right now.
Oh, they'd have so much dead money.
They're like, it's like $92 million.
Yeah.
And after he plays next year, it's like 112.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Who signed this contract?
I know it.
What are you guys doing?
Yeah. It didn't make any sense. And that still is that it? That's not his rookie deal still, is it?
No. They extended him.
They extended him, yeah.
They extended him at the time, the highest of like,
yeah.
I don't know that he's
worth it. Well, that was right after the first season with him, right?
That was some sawdust, not the COVID.
Okay.
That sneeze.
Yeah, no, it's fine. But that was right after the first year. What's his face? McVay was there, and he had a decent season, so they re-signed him.
Yeah. To
a stupid contract. Yeah.
But yeah, and it's, I mean, I don't know. Did Gurley pass his physical with Atlanta?
Yeah.
Why the fuck Atlanta?
He's from Georgia.
I understand that, man, but you got broken off and Tampa just signed Tom Brady and they need a running back.
Yeah.
I mean, what the fuck?
Who knows? And the contract was absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
1 year, like $3 million or something. I mean,
why would you not go to Tampa?
Yeah, I'm sure they could offer you that. I mean, shit, that's nothing. I mean, Atlanta could possibly have a steal in him if he's healthy and good to go.
Absolutely.
I mean, he was fantastic 2 years ago.
It'd be interesting if Atlanta popped up and was pretty good. I don't believe in Matty Ice anymore.
No, but they have all the fucking people around him. All you have to do is just kick it. He could fucking punt it to some people and they'd catch it.
Yeah. But, that starts to make for an interesting division.
Yeah, it does.
If that pops back up.
Yeah. I see Atlanta drafting a quarterback this year.
They should be.
If they don't, they need to draft it one next year.
Yeah, they have to.
Yeah. He's getting up there, man.
Which were they picking at? I mean, they were horrendous last year, but they won a few
top
games.
10. Top 10 or top 15, one of the two.
One of those, there's a quarterback there.
Yeah. I mean somebody passes on some
can
people.
Sit,
mm-hmm.
Because...
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people
you just have Matt Ryan trying to throw the ball.
Well, yeah, exactly. Watching him try to throw the ball. But a lot of people think that, when you're a quarterback and you haven't been as successful as you think, that you're not a very good mentor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Matt Ryan would probably be a really good guy to sit under because he probably knows what the fuck he's doing.
Yeah.
He's just kind of falling back. He's just out of his prime right now, and he's struggling to get it back.
Kind of looks like he's got a dead arm.
He does. I mean, it seems like he's struggling a little bit with his arm strength. And but I think, intelligence-wise, he's probably one of the smartest guys around. At least he seems that way. Talking, just talking to him and things like that. So a young quarterback sitting behind him would be fantastic, probably.
Yeah, that's probably the way to go.
I think,
because I'm going to guess that Herbert's going to be in that area.
Yeah.
With all the Tua talk and that, he released that video the other day of him shuffling around.
Yeah.
At least he's moving.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
His feet were moving fast.
Yeah, and he planted.
It means jack shit.
Yeah, there wasn't anybody diving at him.
No, because that's that injury you can recover from.
Mm-hmm.
No problem.
Yeah.
You can do all that stuff. The problem with that injury is it's very susceptible to re-injury.
Yeah.
Because I think it was an offensive lineman that just kind of had to retire because of that, fixed, came back to play, totally fine, boom, happened again.
Yeah.
Fixed it again.
Yeah.
Boom,
it's
happened
just a reoccurring
again.
thing. It sucks, but that video doesn't have big ass defensive linemen chasing him down as fast as him and hitting him.
And that's one thing also for him. I know a lot of people are like, well, he should have went back to Alabama or whatever. Because that time, he's going to be a first round pick, but you didn't know where, because it was like, shit, does he slip to the second round?
Yeah, exactly.
But it's actually safer for him in the NFL.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're way better on quarterbacks.
Yeah.
And you're playing with professionals.
You are.
You're not playing with Alabama's weak-ass schedule.
Yeah, exactly.
Northern Tennessee, Southwest Mississippi State combined.
Yeah.
Whatever team that they play.
Yeah.
They just have some guy roll up on them or something.
Yeah.
That's the...
Trying to be that guy,
trying to be
get
that
on the news.
guy.
I think you're right on that. He is safer in the NFL. I think him being in the first round is probably going to happen. I think either the Dolphins take a chance on him.
Yeah.
And if he falls, I think the Chargers would take a chance on him.
Yeah. I like Miami needs to take him because it's a perfect situation. You let Fitzpatrick play.
Yeah.
And just let him sit.
Yeah.
Let him heal. Let him, let him learn.
Yeah.
Because you're going to be garbage next year anyways.
Yeah.
I mean, they're going to win. Fitzmagic's going to win you 6 games.
Yeah.
Just because he pulls it out of his ass sometimes.
And then he's going to get benched about 4 games.
Yeah. Like, well, 3 straight games, he threw for 350 yards and 8 touchdowns a game. And then the next game, he threw for 7 yards and 10 picks. That's just the way it is.
That's the way he goes, man. That's the way he likes to do it. An interesting thing to me is how many big name quarterbacks are still available to be signed by people. It's shocking how little interest you hear of it. Because you still have a Jameis Winston, a Cam Newton, who was the other one? That wasn't... Shit, I forget. Either way, but those 2 names right there are big names to be signed by people. Yeah. And there's still, whatever you want to say, there's still a lot of teams who would need a quarterback.
Well, that's the thing. Jameis Winston, he threw 30 picks. I know he's like, I balled out,
30 touchdowns is
30,
okay.
30 million. He threw for 5,000 yards.
Yeah,
that's
the thing. I mean, that's fantastic, but
threw 30 picks. There's also video evidence that somebody cut together.
Mm-hmm.
There was another 20 that defensive backs dropped.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you're possible of a 50 pick year.
Could you imagine
But you're asking for $30 million.
Yeah.
You're getting a backup contract, which I'm not even sure what those are right now. $12 million.
That's a good backup. That's a good backup. Like a solid, that's a Trubisky
like
Foles backup starting job.
If Miami was all out on Tua, that's you sign Jameis Winston.
Yeah.
If you get him at $15 million, it's not killing you.
No.
And if he can't beat out, you sit on the bench, you're $15 million backup.
Yeah. I think the one thing with him is he's being picky, and he shouldn't be picky at this point.
Well, he can't.
No, he can't be picky. He threw 30 picks, dude. That outweighs, I don't know, it sounds bad. That outweighs all the yardage and all the touchdowns you threw.
Yeah.
It does. Most quarterbacks, if you're, even if you're what do you want to say, an average quarterback, you throw 15.
Well, it's the top indicator of wins and losses in the NFL.
Yeah, these turnovers. Yeah.
I mean, can't do it.
No.
Now, the one that you text me about a couple days ago, but Cam Newton being released.
Yeah.
Boy, did Carolina fuck him.
Oh, my God.
I mean, fucked him hard.
Oh, yeah.
I think we're going to keep you. You can search for a trade. All right. All the big quarterbacks and the teams that actually have a chance at winning already signed their quarterbacks. Okay, now we're going to cut you.
Yeah.
Motherfucker. I mean,
we're going to tell you to seek a trade, but we're going to let the media know that you asked for it, which is bullshit for one. Two, how do you do so? You did everything almost behind his back.
Yeah.
You signed Teddy Bridgewater before you said you were going to seek a trade. Then you trade Kyle Allen to the Redskins.
Yeah.
Knowing fair and well that Teddy Bridgewater is your quarterback. Wait, and you just release him.
Yeah. Because I'm going to guess, I'm sure they got contacted, but it's like, well, you signed Teddy Bridgewater. So if you think you're getting a second rounder for Cam Newton, you're sorely mistaken.
Yeah.
We'll give you a fifth.
Exactly.
Which would be a great deal. Now, it'd be a risk, maybe a third, just because of its contract.
Yeah.
That you get a quarterback
for
at
that.
$19 million. Because now when he's going to sign for more than 19.
Yeah.
I think Brady and all of them have given you the bottom line market at 25. I mean, so he's going to sign for 25.
Yeah.
Which he needs to be in San Diego or LA. Sorry. That just makes sense. He's never going to go to the Patriots. Will never take him. I don't know that the Patriots are signing a quarterback at all.
I agree with you on that. I don't think the New England signing one at all. I think they're too stubborn.
Stidham is the man.
Yeah, I think they're good with him. That's why they drafted him. I mean, they knew Tom wasn't going to be there forever. I think realistically, he probably ends up as a Charger. I for some reason though, I just feel like that's too obvious. Yeah. For some reason, some random team's going to come scoop him up.
Yeah, I mean, but who? I mean, Cincinnati, and then trade away their first pick.
We talked about that earlier.
Yeah.
Earlier in the year, but no, I don't think they're that stupid. Yeah, you're right. With Cincinnati, I feel like it's more suitable for them to sign Jameis Winston and then trade away the first round pick.
Yeah, that would make more sense.
I mean,
especially if he got arrested again.
Yeah,
and then
exactly.
then they signed him.
That's a Bengals thing. Sign the villains. But seriously though, I think Cam Newton can go in and start. I mean, he passed his physical. He put out a workout video today. Now it's just him lifting weights. The motherfucker's huge.
Well, he's the prototype.
He's a physical monster.
They say what's a prototype NFL quarterback? It's Cam Newton. He's 6'6".
Yeah.
He's fast with a huge arm and athletic as shit. There you go.
Yeah.
He looks exactly what you'd want to.
Yeah, I mean, he's massive and just, if he is healthy and that shoulder's good to go, dude, he's a fucking starter anywhere he goes. Yeah. I mean, it just is. It sucks that it's probably going to be the Chargers because they're garbage.
Well, I think he needs to be out there just because, like, his press conference game.
Yeah.
I mean, Imagine that shit in New England.
Oh, yeah. No, that's why he's not going to New England. That's why Winston's not going to New England.
The Chargers can't roll with what they got.
No.
They need to sell some fucking tickets.
Yeah. Cam Newton will sell you tickets.
You know, you missed on Tom Brady.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cam Newton sells you some tickets.
Yeah.
People like him.
Mm-hmm.
I mean.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody, he never sticks his foot in his mouth, really.
No, he just kind of speaks whatever the hell's on his mind.
Yeah, he says whatever he wants, but it's never,
No, it's
terrible.
nothing terrible
Scores
at all.
a touchdown, gives football to a kid.
Exactly. I mean he's not a bad guy. He doesn't do anything illegal or anything like that.
No. Gets the crowd pumped up.
Yeah. He'll sell you tickets, no doubt. For some reason, though, I just got that feeling that it's not LA, and I couldn't tell you who it is. I mean, it's not like I have another guess in mind, but I don't know. If I was to bet.
Like Green Bay.
Yeah, shit.
All right, didn't go for the receiver, went for another quarterback. Okay.
The rumor that I thought was interesting was Jameis Winston to the Steelers.
As an in-waiting
guy.
In the inevitable when Ben Roethlisberger gets hurt for 2 or 3 games.
Yeah, exactly.
I know they always say that about how durable Roethlisberger is.
He's not durable at all.
He misses games every fucking year.
Exactly.
Well, he's out for 2 games. Well, he's out, He only played the first half of this game.
Yeah.
It's like, he's the most durable guy we've seen.
Yeah.
Is he?
Is he? I mean, if you're saying durable, takes a lot of hits.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll get behind you if that's what you mean by durable.
Now, if his size wasn't such a detriment to himself to where, hey, man, maybe holding on to that ball in the pocket for 9 seconds, not the smartest thing in the NFL.
No.
Get rid of the fucking thing.
You're almost 300 pounds, dude. Get fucking rid of the ball.
And you see that with like the Eli's, the Brady's, and the Peytons of, nothing's open, sacks, and you'll just see them go down without contact. Of like,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That's why Tom Brady's 42 playing football.
Yeah, and
those guys that hang in there and get, they're fucking, like, how many years has Ben got left? It's like, well, nobody's questioning Tom Brady.
Yeah,
and Ben's like 37.
Yeah. Get the fucking shit beat out of him.
Tom took the hits.
Yeah.
Well, that's throws it away.
Exactly. Or he just ducks. One of the two.
Now, granted, you hold on to, how many plays has he made?
Yeah, for sure.
Antonio Brown running wide open, 6 seconds in, because who's going to guard him for that long?
Exactly. The bad part with that is it's one of those things where when it works once, you just want to keep doing it.
Yeah.
It's not, you don't think about it, well, fuck, it worked once, why can't I do it again? No, it doesn't happen all the time in the NFL. You're slow.
Yeah, that'd be a weird spot.
If Jameis went there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, by all accounts, and I don't know Ben, but just kind of the way it feels, he's not a guy that's happy with somebody in waiting.
Yeah, it just seems like his arrogance.
Yeah, he's not going to help a younger.
No, he actually, wasn't there reports when Rudolph first got there that he was kind of a dick to him?
Yeah, I'm sure. It seems like he's a dick to everybody.
It does seem like he's a dick to everybody.
He's a dick to his teammates.
Yeah, probably not the best.
Everything that happens in that locker room, Ben goes on radio and talks shit about it.
He does, yeah.
Hey, you never hear this because kind of what happens in the locker room thing.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Nah, not Ben.
That's Ben. I just say what I want.
Says whatever.
Yeah. Hey, what if Jameis would go to the Jets? I know they have Sam Darnold, and they may like him.
Yeah, but he could have mono. You never know.
Who knows? But you know what I'm saying? Somewhere like that, it's like almost like a low risk because they're already shit.
Yeah, and they're gonna be shit as long as they have that coach because he's the worst. Everybody that leaves his team instantly is a superstar.
Yeah, exactly.
That he could just do nothing with because he's terrible at his job.
Well, yeah, he is terrible at his job.
Should be coaching tic-tac-toe leagues in middle school.
Wow. Tic-tac-toe leagues in middle school.
Shot that off the top of my head.
Another team that I'm kind of looking at here, I know we talked about they already traded Folswig and they were really wanting Minshew to take over. The backup job there. Minshew's, he's your guy for a few games. He's not a 16. No, he's not a 16, 17 game guy now, but somewhere like that, somewhere low, only people in fucking Jacksonville go to the games. You know what I'm saying?
And they don't.
Yeah, exactly. They don't go to the games. For some reason, Detroit makes sense to me for Jameis. It's already a shit show. Matt Stafford, it seems like he's hurt just as much as everybody else is. I mean,
wait, yeah, he broke his back.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Detroit should sign him and trade away Matthew Stafford, just as a, hey, we've ruined a lot of careers here and made people retire. You've given us a lot.
Yeah.
Let's trade you somewhere.
Trade you away.
Let's get you something.
Mm-hmm. Other than that, I don't see
Trade
anybody.
in Chicago?
Yeah. Well, they have 2 quarterbacks.
Yeah, but, he's better than everything they got.
Yeah, probably. Probably is. The only other team, really, that I can see signing one of those 2 guys, the Rams or the Falcons.
Yeah. That's the...
Or if Dallas can't get a deal done with Dak and he sits.
Yeah, that's the one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he's going to find that. Well, he's got till July to sign that thing, doesn't he?
Yeah, but there's reports that they tried to talk again about contracts, and that didn't go well, obviously. He didn't sign one, so... I mean...
Yeah, if it's not $40 million, he ain't signing it.
Which is
stupid.
Stupid. Dude, you haven't done anything.
You paid Amari Cooper $100 million.
Mm-hmm.
And he's fucking terrible.
It
not a big Amari fan, you know that.
I know that. But it just doesn't make sense for Dak to think that he gets $40 million. He hasn't won a playoff game.
No.
You've only been to the playoffs once as the quarterback.
I think he's got one win.
Does he have one win?
Yeah, I think they won.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they won a wild card weekend game.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean,
so he's got one.
So he's got one.
But
ooh. I mean, you know what I'm saying though? Like, why do you think you deserve $40 million because there's just nobody else that they have?
Yeah.
I mean, you got a guy who Cam Newton, who's better than you at the same position that you play, running that same offense. He can hand the ball to Zeke. He can drop back.
He would be phenomenal in that offense.
He would be. Dak, they run the read option a little bit. That's what he ran in Carolina. And then you can always make the argument of he goes to Washington with Ron Rivera.
Are they going to get, if he would sign Cam Newton, are they also going to trade for Will Grier so he can just have all his quarterbacks?
I mean, he drafted those guys. Who knows?
I mean, Will Grier's terrible.
Yeah, he
will be in the XFL next year.
Well, that's why the Panthers signed PJ Walker, because they know Greer's not their guy.
Could they have traded him? Could they have traded Will Grier to St. Louis for PJ Walker?
Yeah, probably.
That'd be an interesting.
Yeah, it would be. Yeah, trade over leagues.
Yeah. Good for PJ Walker, though.
Yeah, I know. There's been a lot of XFL signings. I want to say
that
close
was a
to
good
10
deal.
or 11.
It sucks that, Cardale Jones played himself out of it.
Yeah.
First 3 weeks, phenomenal. Second 3 week, get benched.
Yeah, not good for him.
Well, okay, you're an XFLer for your career now.
Pretty much. Which I didn't think he was going to make it in the NFL anyway.
He needed to go. After he won a national championship, he needed to go.
Oh, yeah.
Because he'd have got drafted in the first round.
Yeah.
And had his money.
And made his money, exactly. I watched
some of those. Somebody fired.
Yeah, for sure. Well, he's not good. And I don't want to say that because I like Cardale. I liked him when he was a Buckeye, but he can't throw intermediate routes. He really only got the deep ball. He's not mobile whatsoever. It's just
that's all he did at Ohio State. You talk about. Because the championship run. All right. Yeah. What 5 games did he play? 4 games.
3. The Big Ten title
started 3, but second half in the Michigan game.
Michigan. Okay. All right.
So 3.5.
3.5.
But he threw deep balls. He handed it off to Zeke.
Yeah,
and then you had 3 NFL receivers on the outside. And he just chucked it 40 yards down the field and see what happens.
Yeah. I mean, seriously, that's all he did against Wisconsin.
That's all he did against Alabama. He ran for like 60 yards.
Yeah.
But that's it.
That's it. I mean, it was just, that's why he wasn't going to be a good quarterback.
Because in that next year of like.
Yeah, he couldn't hit it out. He couldn't hit a slant. He couldn't hit an out.
Can we put JT back in here?
Yeah.
Because this guy.
And then JT started to fucking suck.
Yeah. And
he couldn't throw a deep ball. He was the opposite.
He went from the best deep ball passer to like, nah.
Yeah. I can't do it. Can't do it at all.
I'll just keep it and run it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know how the hell we all got all the way down that route.
We talked about Washington. The XFL.
I don't think, I was reading some articles on that because I'm a big Ron fan.
Yeah, I know. We talked about this.
I'm starting to lose it on him, though.
Yeah.
Of like, because are you going to trade Dwayne Haskins?
You have. If you sign Cam Newton, you have to.
Yeah, they're not signing Cam Newton. If they do, then yeah.
I'm just saying.
If they do, then they do.
Yeah.
They will trade him. But right now, are you trading him?
Yeah.
Because you have acted like you don't want him in your fucking building.
Mm-hmm.
It's the second year.
Yeah. The article I read after they traded for him was that he was the backup going into the season. Kyle Allen was the backup going into the season, and Haskins is the starter. That was the article I read, that Allen, he knew that he was going to be a backup going into the season. Why trade for a guy who's only a year older, 2 years older than him?
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
Doesn't make any sense. Other than Kyle Allen is familiar with the offensive coordinator's system, because it was his offensive coordinator in Carolina, that would be the only reason that you trade for him.
Yeah, that'd be it.
That's the only reason I can think of, other than the fact that you think that he can compete with Dwayne Haskins and maybe push him a little bit.
Because before he had that ankle injury, those last 3 games, Dwayne Haskins playing real fucking good.
Yeah, real well. Real well. I mean, he didn't have... Yeah, and with no receivers.
Yep.
And an old as shit running back. I mean, you were fine.
And your left tackle, gone.
Yeah,
because he's been mistreated.
Yeah.
I was talking about suing the team because they won't cut him.
Yeah. What? That's an odd situation.
It is.
It's a very odd situation.
It was a medical thing.
Mm-hmm.
That is something, I don't even know how weird it is. Like, they weren't telling him the truth about it.
Pretty much,
yeah.
They weren't giving him the full scope of how bad it was.
Yeah. You're my fucking doctor. You're supposed to tell me.
You're supposed to tell me that.
Legit lawsuit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean.
It is. And the next big thing of how many teams don't release or trade the person who is specifically publicly asking to be traded or released.
Yeah.
He's not going to play for you. Trade him or cut him.
I'm sure they're going to owe him a bonus if he's still in the fucking roster.
Yeah, exactly. I'm sure there's going to be something. Get rid of his ass. Get rid of him. The only bad part is you're going to have to release him, because for trading for people, you're not going to want to accept the people's trades. He's 36. He's a left tackle. He's had injury issues. You're not going to get anything you think he deserves. I mean, you're going to get a high as a 5th round or a 6th round pick for him.
Ron Rivera spoke to him.
Mm-hmm.
If he couldn't convince him to come back, cut him.
Yeah. I mean, it's the bottom line.
You're going to have some dead cap, but
I mean,
and you got to write him a check.
That's what happens when you have a left tackle that's
all he's asking for. If you cut him and write it and pay him, because you got to pay him whatever his guarantee is.
Yeah.
He's probably not going to sue you.
No.
But if you did what he says you did,
he's going to sue the fuck out of you.
He's going to win.
Uh-huh.
He might own the team.
Yeah. I mean,
that's some bad.
Yeah.
Well, it cost doctor's license. Yeah. I would imagine.
that, and probably some sort of backlash to the team.
Oh yeah.
I mean, for sure, something.
Yeah, that doctor is an independent contractor. We didn't know who he was. He just walked in. Started treating people.
Dr. Nobody.
Yeah.
But it's a weird situation of how this all unfolded. I would, if I was the Redskins and I'm the owner, and after the whole thing came out last year, I'd just fucking cut him then.
Yeah.
That way it's all gone. Cut him, write him his check, go on your way, sir. Have a good career.
I'd call him, see if we could restructure a deal to cut you.
Yeah.
To where it's not going to, we're not going to dead cap.
Mm-hmm.
And we're, there's always ways around that.
Yeah.
We'll write you the check, but we don't want to
hurt us.
Write you a $10 million check and then have it kill us for 40,
Yeah, it just cut him. I mean, he's asking for it. He's publicly asking for it. He's going to make a fool out of you if you don't. Just do it already.
They won't.
No.
They'll hold on. They'll take the lawsuit. And honestly, they'll probably end up winning the lawsuit.
Probably just.
And they'll just ruin it. They'll just end his career.
Mm-hmm.
It
sucks. He's good.
If he doesn't show up, they don't have to pay him.
Yeah.
Because you get fined your game check.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
If you never show up, we're out no money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe that's the route they're taking. I mean, who knows? It's just an odd situation for everybody in that.
Yeah. That whole. It just seems like when I texted you earlier this week that like Ron Rivera has been corrupted by Washington already. Like, what the fuck are you doing? I understand wanting to say a young quarterback needs to earn the starting position. 100%.
Yeah.
Maybe not do a bunch of shit in the public, though.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, what are you doing?
Yeah, you're not making him feel real well.
Realize the situation that the kid was already in.
Yeah, Gruden hated him for some odd reason. Didn't want him drafted. Didn't want him.
He was getting fired anyways. And,
he was just going to say whatever the hell he wanted to piss off Snyder. But I mean,
that's Poor Ron, which he'll be fired in 5 years anyways.
Yeah, he may not even last his contract out. I mean,
nobody ever does. They're, Washington and Cleveland, that's just kind of...
just what they do.
It's what they do. It's what the Jets do,
Yeah.
But they'll keep this guy forever because he's a winner.
Fucking fire Bill O'Brien, too. That still pisses me off.
How the fuck?
Let's talk about that situation real quick. So we talked last week what they did. They traded DeAndre Hopkins for a pair of socks
and
football. And a bag of combos.
A football.
Yeah.
When they got it in the office, like, hey, they brought us this football. Oh, it's a fucking soccer ball. Shit, this doesn't even help.
Anyway, they do that. You're not keeping Deshaun Watson.
Where's he at on his contract?
I couldn't tell you. I don't know.
I thought they already upped him.
If they did,
because I thought 3 years on his rookie deal.
I don't think he signed a long-term contract yet.
He's not on his rookie deal anymore, though, is he?
I think so. I think he's on his 5th year now.
Oh,
I think so.
Oh, so they didn't give him. They didn't.
I don't think they extended it. I think they just.
Or he didn't accept their extension.
One of the two.
Did they?
I don't know. I'm looking it up.
The end of, look that up, because that'd be the end of his contract if he was.
Yeah.
And then they could tag him next year.
Mm-hmm. Which
at $38 million.
Yeah. Wow.
That's what it's going to be. Because once Mahomes signs that $40 million contract, it's $33 million this year, so it's going to be $38 next year.
Yeah.
That's what I'd do if I was Deshaun Watson. They offer you that. See, that's the bad thing. They're going to offer him that tag, and he hadn't been broken off yet, even though he was a top 5 pick, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's made $30 million probably.
Mm-hmm. It's weird.
But I would guess you traded away my best receiver for nothing and didn't offer me a contract. So that's why the whole Patriots thing was going nuts this week.
Yeah, of them trying to basically trade for him.
Bill Belichick, well, he's got more draft picks than... Hey, we'll give you 2 6s and a 5 for Deshaun Watson.
Okay, yeah, that
sounds good.
Yeah. We'll give you one of the 9 running backs we have, too. Oh, yeah, we need running backs.
That's a big part of the game anymore.
He's got 3 years left on his contract.
I thought he'd signed.
Okay.
It didn't make any sense.
No, but he'll only be 27 when that's
just
up.
At his age, Yeah,
but, I mean, we'll look at that. That's 2 years. That's this year, next year. He's not going to re-sign.
No.
It's quarterback. He's only 24 now.
Yeah, you run that out till you're 28 and hit the market.
Still probably in pretty good prime, 28.
Yeah.
As athletic as he is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't sign anymore with him. They may trade him away. We don't know.
They should. Well, if you can't sign him, you need to trade him.
Yeah.
Because then you get nothing.
Yeah.
Like at the deadlines of, now we'll go back to Cincinnati. At the deadline, they probably could have traded Andy Dalton last year.
Mm-hmm.
And it wouldn't have changed their season.
No.
But now, by the time the draft comes, they'll end up cutting him.
Yeah.
Or not. Or they just keep him. It's weird.
It is weird.
But it's same with A.J. Green.
Yeah.
You really could have traded him.
You could have got another first rounder out of A.J. Green last year.
And now you tag him this year.
Pay him $17 million?
Can they tag him again?
You can tag him again. Kirk Cousins was tagged 2 years in a row.
But is that it?
I think so.
Because there's a tag and then there's a transition tag you can only use.
Yep.
So maybe he can get, since he got tagged this year, maybe next year he can get transitioned. And then that's it.
And then he's retired because he'll be 31 or something like that, 32.
Yeah, but, it'd be But then again, are you going to tag him again at $18 million?
Yeah. No, probably. I mean, you shouldn't.
So they're going to tag him this year, pay him that money. He'll do whatever he does, and then they'll cut him and get nothing for him.
Yeah, because they're idiots.
Well, we had our 4 scouts looking up for players, like 4. I mean, you just had 4 scouts. No, that's all we have is 4 scouts.
Have is 4 scouts.
And I also have them scout the team I have to bowl next week just to see what I got to deal with. What a shit show. They need to They need to bring Hard Knocks back into there.
And just watch.
Tells me they draft Joe Burrow that Hard Knocks might end up in Cincinnati again.
Yeah. For sure. I think so. I mean,
makes
why not?
Sense.
Yeah, why not? Or it goes to Vegas. Goes to Vegas again.
I don't need to see John Gruden because that wasn't John Gruden.
No.
Fuck is every other word out of John Gruden's mouth.
It is.
Shit didn't seem like he was cursing a lot on there.
No, because you see all those old videos of him in Tampa, just fucking cussing. I mean, he rips Chris Sims like a whole bunch in that goddamn video.
That's what I want to see.
Me too. I want to see.
That's real.
Yeah. But it's weird to say. Maybe that is him changing by the way that the players are acting nowadays. You could probably say that to a quarterback back in the early 2000s, and they'd be like, "Oh yeah, that's just how it goes." Now everybody's so fucking entitled, and if you piss them off, they'll sit and want traded and want released. All this shit. Maybe just playing the system.
Maybe.
Okay, so you're telling me the John Gruden in the Tampa Bay old Oakland era would have put up with the same shit that Antonio Brown did to him last year? No. He's just playing the system because that's just how they had to do it. He wanted him.
Yeah, I still don't know where they go. I mean, Cam Newton still makes a lot of sense for them too. New stadium, maybe new stadium because they're I know the lockdown shut down the building of LA's. Yeah. I don't know what they're doing in Vegas, but I know they're done working in LA.
Yeah. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen?
Oh, that was the other thing. With the Chargers playing in that MLS stadium, it's like 28,000 or 30,000 people or whatever it can hold, and it wasn't selling out.
Mm-hmm.
I did not know that the ticket prices, since it's only a 30,000 instead of a regular 60,000 NFL stadium, they doubled the ticket prices.
No wonder but they couldn't fill up the fucking seats.
Oh, you want to go see the Chargers? $250 for a nosebleed.
Yeah, fuck that.
Fucking what?
Fuck that.
Well, we only got 30,000 when we normally sell 60. So, yeah, no wonder nobody showed up.
That's why. I mean, anytime I want to go see the Broncos, I only go to 3 places. One, they're close. I go to either Cleveland, Cincinnati, or Indianapolis.
Yeah.
But even then, I can get a decent seat in any one of those for about $130 a pop.
That's about the going rate.
Yeah, the most I ever paid for a ticket was, it was only because it was Peyton's return to Indianapolis, and I think it was about $170 a ticket.
Yeah, I mean, that was why. That makes sense.
It was, and that might have been the loudest I've ever heard a stadium. I mean, you couldn't even hear your fucking thoughts when he ran out.
You know what? Here's one to think about too, because you'll know this being on the last 2 years on the Peyton side of it. You see pictures of Peyton Manning or any videos or anything like that, it's in a fucking Broncos uniform.
Mm-hmm.
If Brady wins one, when they do stuff, it's going to be in a Buccaneers uniform.
Yeah.
Because even to the, you just do an image search.
Mm-hmm.
Usually the first one that shows up is not Peyton Manning in a Colts uniform.
It's not. It's him in a Broncos uniform.
He was a Hall of Famer for the Colts.
Yeah.
He was okay for the,
Well, I mean, he actually.
Well, first year.
The first 3 years, that was his best seasons ever.
Yeah. Yeah, that year they got murdered by Seattle.
That would have been his second year there.
But he set a bunch of records.
Yeah, set a bunch of records that year. I mean, it's statistically the best offense ever. I mean,
that's going to be the same thing for Tom Brady.
It is.
Tom Brady's going to set a bunch of records next year for Tampa Bay.
Uh-huh.
And then when you do image, it's going to be like, he used to play for the Patriots.
The only argument I'll have to that is Peyton only won 1 Super Bowl in Indianapolis. Yeah. Brady's won how many? 6?
6.
So I
played 9.
Played 9. That's the only argument I'll have. Maybe not. If he wins one in Tampa Bay, he'll probably for the next year or two you'll only see him in the Buccaneers.
Was it 2011 the last time they missed the fucking playoffs?
Yeah. 2010, the year he got hurt.
And they won 11 games.
Yeah. They won 11-5. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 11-5, 10-6 with Matt Castle.
So, an 8-year run on playoff. Well, that's pretty good.
Pretty fucking good.
Couple Super Bowls.
Yeah.
That was I'd heard somebody say that the other day of he's had 2 Hall of Fame years. His first 10 years in the league were stats enough for a Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
His last 10 years so far are stats enough for another first ballot Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
Because each section has 3 Super Bowl wins.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And everybody that hates him's got to thank Eli Manning because there would have been 2 more.
Yeah. There would have been.
Yeah.
And just crazy plays to win those 2 Super Bowls.
Yeah.
The David Tyree catch and then the Mario Manningham catch on the sideline.
The Tyree catch, that's the only, and I'm not a Patriot. I do like Tom Brady. I mean, because he's...
You mean like whether they should have blown it dead?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's not a play in the NFL where that doesn't get blown dead. Eli Manning didn't move for 3 fucking seconds. Had 3 guys holding on to him. To the point where I think they just kind of let him go because they just...
thought it was happening. And
why has nobody stopped us from murdering this guy yet?
And you're a defensive back? I would have stopped. Oh, they got him. Oh, shit. No, they don't. You know, it's just crazy.
Because they lost to the Giants twice and then Seattle?
No, they beat Seattle. Remember the pick in the end zone?
That's right. Yeah, Seattle beat Denver, didn't they?
Seattle beat
Denver.
That's when
they won.
Yeah.
Who's the third team that beat Tom Brady in the Super Bowl?
That's it.
Well, they've been to 9. They've won 6.
The Patriots have been to 9. I don't think Tom Brady's been to 9.
Oh, he's only been to 8, hasn't he?
I think he's only been to 8.
So it's just the Giants?
Just the Giants, yeah.
Oh, they went in like 95, didn't they?
No, fuck. The Eagles. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit.
Fuck you. Yeah. I knew what I was talking about. What the fuck you talking about?
Sorry, the Eagles.
Me feel like I'm an asshole.
No, you're not an asshole. Not right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, the Philly Special.
Yeah, the Philly Special. Yeah, that was a great Super Bowl.
Yeah.
It was. It was fantastic. One of the better ones I've watched with New England in it.
And they should have been beat by the Atlanta.
Yeah, they should have.
It was 28-3 in the second half, man.
That was crazy. I watched that game with my wife. And she was like, "Well, let's just go." We were at my mom's house, and she's like, "Let's just go. You know, they're not going to win." I'm like, "I guarantee that they make it a game." She's like, "Nah." I'm like, "Okay, that's fine. We can go." We didn't, but we saw the end of it. But what? Who thought that? Tom Brady's just going to roll over? Fucking stupid. Nope.
No, Atlanta was gonna.
Yeah, they shit the fucking bed in the second half.
Well, then that's what you always say that too of like San Francisco of, hey, you had the lead in the fourth quarter, pal.
Yeah.
Maybe run that football, but
quit trying to sling it.
No. Well, and that was another thing. Like you talk about the crazy plays, against for the Giants and stuff against Brady, losing those when they beat Seattle and picked that off. Crazy plays for Seattle to get inside the 5.
Yeah,
people don't forget that the guy
the catch
caught it on his fucking ass or whatever.
Something like that. Yeah.
Because it was kind of a sideline, kind of tipped, and he kind of pinned it against his hip.
And then 2 plays later.
And it was, I think Seattle got the ball with maybe a minute.
Yeah, they didn't have much left.
And it was just like 2 bullshit plays that somehow went for 90 yards.
And everybody's thinking, Seattle. And then
they threw a pick. Didn't give it to Marshawn.
No, not on the 1 yard line. You ever watch The League?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one where right after the season, right after the Super Bowl, Marshawn appears on there. And he's just like, will you give me a beer? Marshall's like, yeah, I'll just run it over to him. He goes, no, I can throw it. He goes, no, it'd just be safer if I just run it over there too. And he goes, no, I'm just going to throw it. And he throws it at the guy, and the guy catches on fire because he's grilling. I fucking lost it. Good shit.
That was a good show.
Oh, my God, it was good.
When Taco, anything. The introduction of John LaJoie to the world.
Him or Rafi.
Yeah.
If Rafi, the guy who I don't even know his name, if he's in any movie, I'll watch it.
Because he plays the same character.
He does. It's the best character. He's the same character in Parks and Rec.
Yeah.
For the 4 episodes he's in, he's the same guy.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Same.
Yep. I mean, he's hilarious at that part. The House. You ever watch that with Will Ferrell and Amy Poehler?
I have not.
It's hilarious. He's in that, and he's the same fucking dude, and it's awesome.
When he's the... I think it's on FX or whatever it's called. I'm sorry. He's in a handful of episodes, and he's like a writer.
Yeah.
And like his scenes are usually at a coffee shop with the main lady, their writing partners. And it's just the random.
Yeah.
Like he's not crazy, but he says the shit that Rafi would say, but just more of a, I'm a professional. And
he cracks me up.
Yeah, that guy. Hell, I think I even seen him. Did you ever watch that on Netflix, that Nailed It show?
No.
It's like they take bad people that bake.
Yeah.
And make them try to make really complicated shit in a time frame.
Yeah.
And it's
just fucking horrendous.
Fucking awful. Funny as shit.
Yeah.
He was a guest host. And was the same guy. Person.
It's just him.
Hey, can you come in here and just play yourself?
Yeah. Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
Rafi and Dirty Randy.
You Dirty Randy. That's like, he got it. Like, he's a Seth Rogen buddy. I mean, that's how he kind of got in the what I want to say, the scene
on the acting circuit.
The acting circuit.
Get on the circuit. Boy, how about that? All those actors singing the John Lennon song of
that
backlash, went sideways in a fucking hurry.
Oh my God.
I can't believe that they're like, hey, this will be a good idea. Nobody's going to give a shit for this.
Yeah.
Hey, how about you just donate some money to some people or some food or
because you're
whatever.
the only people not doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we're singing about it.
We're singing about
it. If it goes viral, it'll let people know to give away their money.
I want to keep my money.
Yeah. It was just like, boy, and I like, because I'm a Beatles fan, and I like John Lennon. Mm-hmm. That's a good song.
A good song, yeah.
Of like, kind of wrecked it.
Uh-huh.
I mean, like, I feel like you owe his family an apology.
I think so too. I mean, you used his song to try to get other people to give their money away.
People that just like.
It was hilarious.
I don't know what you call it, if you call it a meme or whatever, since it's a video where they started out and then they tack their own clips in there.
That thing, and then there was another one today of, it said that there was like 4 or 5 actresses, they said that they were going all natural and not wearing makeup, and somebody commented was like, man, these guys are heroes. And somebody else, I read some of them and was like, oh, I mean, they're just like us. They're just like the rest of us.
You're just acting like a normal person?
Exactly. Yeah, you're not going anywhere. Just
Are you struggling since you can't go to work?
Yeah.
Hadn't had a job since they put Weinstein in prison.
I like some of the actors and like the big celebrities that are in there. They're asking for early release so that way they don't contract the virus. Like the one rapper that's got like convicted of murder and all kinds of stuff under his belt. I don't even know his name, but he's like, yeah, can I get, out early? They're like, no.
Oh, that Tekashi 6ix9ine. Yeah. Maybe prison might be the safest place for you, pal.
Yeah, you may get killed.
You ride it out on a pretty big gang, and they usually don't treat that all that well.
No, you're going to be dead.
Well, the one with Weinstein, because that was always one where, the conspiracy theory was going to be like the Epstein thing of like, he's got all this stuff, somebody's going to kill him in prison. It's like, well, he had a heart procedure before he went in. Oh, now he has coronavirus. Of like, he's dead.
Yeah, exactly. They didn't have to have anybody kill him.
They didn't have to do it. He's doing it himself.
Mm-hmm. Which, whatever.
Yeah, he's not going to make it through his term anyways. He got whatever. Did he get 20 years?
Something like that.
Yeah, and he's obviously not good.
No.
I think within a year or so, Bill Cosby could be up to come out.
Yeah.
Which would be almost shocking to think it's going on 3 years.
I know.
It? I mean,
that whole, I don't even want to call it a scandal because it's probably true, but I mean, that whole 100%. Ordeal. Yeah.
Well, you start listening to, obviously, I listen to a lot of podcasts and, a lot of comedians that at the time weren't big names.
Yeah.
But, they are now
of
like, oh, yeah, back in the 80s, everybody talked about he liked to drug girls. Mm-hmm. That was kind of his thing. And the fact that he's just a weird guy, that he'd do his shows out in Vegas and he'd make the wait staff, like when they brought his food to him, like they'd make him sit there and watch him eat it.
Which is
and then
odd.
would make people come and tuck him in and sit in the room till he fell asleep. Like,
that's psychopath.
50, man. What the fuck?
That's like psychopath shit.
But they said he's having fun in prison.
Yeah.
Who's going to, he's Bill Cosby.
Exactly.
Everybody in there grew up watching that show. And I think he's blind now or something.
Is he?
Yeah. Well, legally blind.
Oh, okay. No,
maybe not.
He doesn't have a dog in there?
Like, I think, yeah. He might. He'd probably put peanut butter on his butt. He'd probably drug the dog. I don't know.
Drug the dog.
Put the pudding in the main place and the pudding pop in the middle.
Oh, shit. I don't know what that made me think of. I watched the new Tom Segura on Netflix.
I haven't seen it yet.
Motherfucker, it's funny.
Yeah, I love Tom Segura.
Oh, my God, it's funny.
I haven't had a chance to watch it yet. And then the other one is that fucking Tiger King.
I didn't watch any of that. It didn't look appealing to me.
I haven't watched it. That's kind of on my docket for the weekend. Mm-hmm. Everything I've heard is it's fucking phenomenal.
Really? I've heard that too.
Yeah, it's about a bunch of people that like collect tigers and lions. So there's no, I can't give you a spoiler alert because I haven't seen it, but just going off of like, there's multiple, just people that have lions and shit.
Yeah.
It's just enough said of like, so there's like, lion shit.
Yeah.
There's like polygamy.
Okay.
Sex.
Oh.
A murder.
Yeah. Does an animal eat one of them?
I think so. I think they show a tiger or a lion bite somebody's arm off.
Oh.
And then she came back to work like in 4 days.
That tough
so,
bitch.
I mean, that's all.
Yeah.
So it's one of those like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So from the way it sounds it's worth the watch. And it, obviously, you have fucking time.
Yeah.
So give it a look.
Give it a watch.
That's the funny thing is not like you're seeing shit before I do now. It's like, well, I got home and maybe had dinner and I went to bed. But fucking home all day. Got nothing going on.
Nothing going on. Yeah.
But yeah, I've been, the Segura one.
Did you watch the Bert Kreischer one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you like that one?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah. But I like Bert Kreischer.
Mm-hmm.
I think Segura's funnier than Kreischer is.
I laughed harder at the
but on a podcast,
yeah,
I want Bert Kreischer instead of Tom Segura.
It's weird like that. I felt the same way because I've listened to a couple of the Two Bears, One Cave. I've listened to a couple of those, and I just thought Segura was way better on the stand up than Kreischer was. But it's the opposite when they're talking back and forth and just having a conversation with somebody. I think it's just
because Bert's such a fuck up drunk.
Yeah,
he's just gotten into so many situations.
Yeah, I know.
And just weird shit happens to him all the time.
Yeah.
So he just has more stories.
But yes,
as far as sharpness as a comedian, Tom Segura is way better.
So I laughed my ass off. I mean, like to a point where like I thought it was weird because I was the only one in the house, and like my dogs are looking at me like, "What the fuck?" Like
laughing by yourself.
I'm laughing by myself. I'm kind of like looking around, like I feel like a psychopath right now. I'm just kind of looking around.
I'll tell you what, I watched one over the weekend. I'd seen it come out in like December.
Okay.
But it dawned on me. I'd never watched the Dave Chappelle, that Sticks and Stones.
Oh, yeah, I watched it. Yeah.
I just watched it
when it came out.
Yeah, but I just watched it like this week.
Yeah.
Of like, fuck, it came out and then I had shit going on and then I just forgot about it.
Yeah.
And it didn't keep showing up. Usually that pops up, but apparently they didn't. Their algorithm.
Yeah.
Now, did you get kicked out of Netflix at all?
No.
I heard there were some outages from people in our town that were struggling to connect to Netflix.
Really?
Yeah.
I try to bounce back and forth because I have Hulu too.
Yeah.
So I try to, and more of the TV shows that I like are on Hulu because it's from the ones from the networks that they put on there really fast. So that's probably why I didn't get as big as in trouble.
Yeah, because a lot of people having trouble loading stuff on Netflix.
Okay, because there's so many people watching.
Yeah. Everybody's home. Mm-hmm. Everybody. See, that's why I think you're safe with Hulu because not everybody has Netflix. Yeah. Not everybody has Hulu. And I've been on, obviously I have HBO Go or whatever it is. There's two. They have, they're a third streaming thing from
HBO.
HBO's coming out.
It's HBO Go, HBO Now, and just plain old HBO,
I think
right?
HBO Go is like you have to have a cable. I think HBO Now is, I think that's what I have, which is just a digital.
Gotcha.
And then I think HBO Max is just kind of up in that a little bit. But I obviously Curb Your Enthusiasm is, top notch.
Yeah.
And then I told you about the McMillions. Watch that.
Yeah.
Well, then I got into what the hell is it? Something 5. Avenue 5.
Okay.
It's Hugh Lowry.
Okay.
Who was played House.
Yeah.
Where he's, it's like a more of a future thing, and it's a cruise ship. It's a space cruise. So it's like a cruise ship in space. And they're going to like leave Earth, go around Jupiter, come back.
Okay.
It's, 6 weeks or whatever, 8 weeks it's supposed to take. And Hugh Lowry's the captain. And like they have like this gravity thing and it kind of knocks them off course. And I was like, it's 3 years. and like just everything keeps fucking happening. And it's just funny as shit of like everything they do ends up outside the ship.
Okay.
And the ship is big enough that it's got its own little bit of gravity.
Oh, okay.
So stuff just like somebody died, so they tried to shoot him out, but it was too heavy, and it couldn't get out. So the dead bodies just floating around the ship. Like there's always something that gets outside that ends up, and it's like getting like this,
have its own gravitational
like a
pull.
ring of But it's funny as hell. I was like, it was just one of those on a whim of like I'd seen previews going. I don't know if I like that. And then I watch it. That's pretty funny. I mean, I like the premise and everything.
Yeah.
Like Josh Gad is in it.
Oh,
and stuff,
Yeah.
I mean, there's some funny people in it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the... I'm pretty happy with that when people need to watch that. But I always suggest that stuff is like 0 people have fucking HBO.
I don't have any. I don't have HBO.
Anybody. I don't, that has HBO.
Yeah. I don't
understand. It's good stuff.
Oh, I'm not saying it's not.
Now I think HBO Max, when they do that, now it's because that's, I think they're bringing together. I think AT&T owns
HBO.
HBO.
Okay.
So all the content that AT&T is from Time Warner Cable and all that stuff.
Yeah. They're going to put it together.
It's going to be like a Hulu plus HBO kind of thing.
Yeah, because I can get HBO tagged on to my Hulu, but
it's
Hulu's not
$15
cheap,
a month.
So
yeah, it's almost $11.
I have the TV package as well.
Oh,
the live TV. Yeah,
I didn't know that.
I do. Yeah, I have it. It's fun. It's nice. Changes it up a little bit.
Yeah.
There's something I'm not really wanting to watch on Netflix or Hulu, like the things itself. I just flip on the cable.
I thought about not doing with Hulu, but I thought about doing YouTube TV.
Yeah.
Well, it's like $50 or whatever.
One of the reasons why I did it, because I had it back in the fall, because if I have the NFL Sunday ticket.
Yeah.
But if the game that I want to watch is on a network, then I can't watch it on Sunday ticket.
That's some bullshit. They need to stop that shit.
I know it.
They're going to black out your area.
Yeah.
Well, fuck, I don't want to buy any tickets.
Exactly. So
better to watch on TV.
So it was actually when the Broncos played the Browns, it was on a network.
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck, I can't watch it. So I got it. And, I've just kept it since then.
Yeah, that works out.
Yeah, worked out fine. So even if there's a game I don't want to watch, if I want to watch it on the network, like some of them, because, the 4:00 games on Fox, it's usually the game of the week.
Yeah, it's usually Dallas.
Or, typically. But if they play somebody
Green
good.
Bay, maybe.
Yeah, something like that. I'll watch that. But if I can't watch it on Sunday ticket.
That's some bullshit.
Mm-hmm. It is.
I'm same thing. Funny thing is because I have DirecTV.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a Bengals fan.
Yeah.
Well, our locals here are Brown stations.
Yeah.
So I live in the same state and can't see a fucking game. You see them twice when they play the Browns.
Yeah.
They're not getting any Monday night games anymore. So
yeah, they might. You got Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow. They might.
I think they're going to want to see what happens before they put them on a Monday night.
I think everybody
there's the big news. Peyton Manning turning down Monday Night Football.
Yeah.
Turning down $20 million.
I don't think he wants that. I wouldn't want that if I'm a guy they're interested in.
He makes money. He's successful at everything.
Exactly. Everything he does.
Why would you want that job?
If he couldn't, God, I have a stutter now. He couldn't do the Peyton's Places if he did Monday Night Football.
Why couldn't he?
I don't know. I'm just making up excuses. Call me out. Don't call me out on my shit.
Hey, don't ask follow-up questions.
I wasn't prepared.
What an asshole.
God, call me out like that.
I mean, I don't know. They'll never do it. I'm still on the Pat McAfee.
Yeah.
It just makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's just not. But Booger was.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
This team's going to snap the ball and then try to score a touchdown. And if they score more than the other team, they will win. Thanks, Booger.
Thank you.
We couldn't have figured that out.
Yeah. Fuck. You know what? This is kind of a lom. God, I have a speech problem.
Are you having a stroke right now?
Drunk or something?
Jesus.
Gee, God. Put Greeny and Rex Ryan up there.
I don't think Greeny would do it.
I don't think Greeny would do it either. I bet Rex Ryan would do it.
Rex would.
Now, put him up there. Let him go.
He's okay.
He doesn't give a shit anyway. He'll take that.
I think they wouldn't put him up. I think that they wouldn't put him up the same way that reason they wouldn't put Pat up. They'd fucking say something.
Yeah, he's probably right.
And it'd be like,
but he's on their morning shows all the fucking time.
I tell you what I'd rather do, and what they should do. Now, obviously, ESPN would have to pay more money.
Mm-hmm.
But it'd be like Rogan's podcast. He does that Fight Companion.
Mm-hmm.
So when they did, it's him, Brennan Schaub, Eddie Bravo, and Brian Callen.
Mm-hmm.
And when they all happen to be in town, they'll watch a UFC fight and they do a podcast. So they're watching the fights live. So I'll turn the fights on and mute it, and then turn on the Fight Companion.
Oh,
and they run a clock so you can sync it up.
Okay, I got you.
So they're just having, so I'm listening to a podcast and they're reacting to the fight that I'm watching.
Oh, okay, I got you.
That'd be awesome for NFL.
Yeah, it would.
Now,
it would take some.
Now, I wouldn't want to do it like I wouldn't want to listen on my phone, watch on TV.
Yeah.
But make it if they could stream it on whatever, ESPN's Plus, because,
Yeah.
But if it was just a picture-in-picture, like show the game, and then in the corner, show McAfee and whatever at the home, watching the game and, like a podcast kind of feel where you're not on mainstream ESPN, say whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, I get it.
But ESPN would never do that.
No, they would never do that.
Because it makes sense and it would make money.
Probably.
And they try to push everything to ESPN Plus anyways.
Yeah.
It just makes sense.
I think even if you just put Berman up there again, you're not a Berman fan, are you?
No, I don't like him at all.
Yeah. Put him and Tom Jackson up there.
Sounds like he's struggling to get a shit out. Raiders. Okay. What happened here?
Yeah. I'm just thinking people that are already under contract. You know what I mean? Just it's got to be better than what it was. It's got to be better than what it was. I didn't mind Joe Tessitore. I really didn't.
No, he's all right.
He was okay, but he didn't have anything to go off of. I mean, he's trying to ask booger questions, and he's telling you things that happened 4 plays ago.
I'll tell you what. I mean, it'd be more money for that guy, and he wouldn't want to travel as much. I wouldn't give a shit if you kept Tessitore. Put Kurt Herbstreit up there.
Yeah.
That'd be better than anybody.
Yeah.
I mean, he's really good at that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a different game, but
I mean, even if you're wanting somebody new and fresh up there, have you watched a lot of like the get ups and stuff like that?
No.
Okay. Marcus Spears.
No, I'm at work when that happens.
You're right. Marcus Spears does a lot of the stuff on there, and he's fantastic to listen to. I'd listen to him do a game. I really would.
Yeah.
He has got a lot of good insights. He's an ex-player. Now, I don't know if that's not maybe his style because he just kind of goes on there and talks pieces. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that would be a bad gig at all for him.
Yeah. I just don't think, I think it's going to have to be a name.
Yeah.
And I still, again, how Booger got that. Like, they shit on him as a sideline reporter, so they gave him a promotion.
Yeah.
He's failing up.
The Boogermobile?
Yeah.
That was worthless, too.
Oh, my God. They're trying too many things.
They are.
Like,
just talk.
Here's another one, too. Wasn't a John Madden fan.
No, I wasn't a John Madden fan either. I was very young still.
Yeah.
But I couldn't stand to listen to him talk. Yeah. Other famous announcers that people love, I hate Dick Vitale.
I don't like him either.
I can't stand to listen to him talk. I'll mute the basketball game. Yeah, I'll mute the basketball game because I don't want to listen to his old ass talk.
Yeah, and there's another guy for CBS that always did does the big games in the tournament.
Oh, okay.
For the slam.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, then.
Yeah.
Can you unplug his mic? He just yell into it. He'll think that he's...
Yeah.
I don't... they keep these guys...
and for sure get rid of Bill Walton.
Shit. I don't need that. Yeah, Bill Walton's like...
Fucking licking cameras and picking his nose on fucking national television. Get rid of his ass.
Is there a game going on? Yeah. Bill.
Yeah. You should probably talk about
down.
that. Yeah.
Watch the game.
Jesus.
I don't... they hang while they're a legend. Are they, though?
No, they're not.
Or did you just think that they were and just...
Yeah.
You made them that.
Exactly.
You let them call games for 20 fucking years.
Yeah. He's not a legend. He's a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Get him off television.
That
sounded funny, too.
Did you get a southern accent?
Television.
You get him off that television. Tired of seeing him on my television. I'm gonna throw a shoe through it.
I hate that.
You are having you can't fucking talk. I don't know what's going on.
I don't talk to anybody all day. Okay, I don't have my mouth doesn't move anymore.
I have to wake my. I've had that happen before. Wake up in the morning off a crazy drunken night.
Mm-hmm.
Be like, maybe like a McDonald's breakfast sandwich or something sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Get in the vehicle. Drive over there, still hungover, possibly drunk.
Yeah.
And then get up to the drive-thru and realize that, I haven't even tested my voice today to see if it worked. And, what can we get for you? And it's like, okay.
Yeah.
Need to do some vocal testing before I try to talk to somebody.
Here's a good drunk story for you. So this was about a month ago, early February. And I was drunk, and I got home midnight, still drunk.
Yeah.
Fell asleep. About 2:30, 3 in the morning, I hear something, or I didn't hear shit. I was drunk. My wife hears this like knocking on our roof, and the dog hears it. So the dog starts barking and shit. And I'm like, oh, what the hell? So she goes, go check it out. And I was like, oh, yeah, I'm fucking drunk. And this is still a few hours later, and I'm still drunk. And so I walk outside. Well, I let the dog outside with me because I'm, intoxicated. And he's going nuts. So I'm yelling at the dog and shit like that. And I'm yelling at the dog, and he's going on. And I let the dog back inside. And Molly's down there with me. And she goes, we're getting toilet papered. And I went, no, we're not. And so I walk back down. She goes, yes, we are. Look, they just took off running. And I went, all right, well, I'll go, see what's going on. So I walk back outside. I look on the ground, and they had thrown tortillas, like tortilla shells, in my driveway.
What?
Yeah, in my driveway. So I'm walking, I'm picking up these tortillas. Well, here comes a kid that's behind a tree. And I looked at him, and he looked at me, and I went, you want to clean this up? And he goes, yeah, I guess. So I'm like, all right. I'm picking up the fucking tortillas, and I'm like, what were the tortillas about? And he just started laughing. He goes, I don't know. I'm like, that's hilarious. Why would
yeah, I mean,
I'm fucking losing it.
Are this just random kids?
No, I'm getting.
Okay,
yeah, I'll get there.
All right.
I'll get there.
Getting there.
Yeah. So, and I'm talking, and it's dark outside, and I can't see straight. So I'm picking up all these tortillas, and I'm just losing it and laughing. And all of a sudden, I just start talking, and I look up, and he's taking off running. I'm like, hey, where you going? I thought you were going to help me clean it up. Yeah, no. Apparently, some of my, you want to call them students and players, decided to be fun to toilet paper me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently, there was 12 of them.
Oh.
And I only saw one kid, and I thought, and they come back to school Monday, and they're like, oh, what'd you say to what's-his-face? I'm like, I don't know. What did I say? I don't even remember. And they're like, oh, you're like, this is what you said. I'm like, I just thought it was funny and stuff. I fucking played that shit off cool. Yeah, I was drunker than shit. I had no idea. Right around, the house, it kind of gets dark right there.
Right.
It's a spot where the two streetlights don't hit, where all the trees are. Nope, there was 12 of them standing there waiting for their ride to come back because he had dropped them off and circled back around to come pick them back up, and they were just frozen over there. Okay, yeah, I didn't see any of them. I'm like, one, if I was probably sober and I heard noises outside my house, I probably would have taken a weapon downstairs with me.
Yeah.
For two, I mean, 3 a.m, I didn't see any toilet paper. It's on the side of my house where there's absolutely no windows. So, number 2 is, I couldn't see straight. I had no idea what the hell was going on. I had no idea anything, but apparently that
like, how much toilet paper did they get done?
None.
So they got some tortillas down.
Pretty much. They left 15 full rolls of toilet paper in my yard.
You know how much money that's worth now?
Yeah, I know it.
It's like $80 million right there.
I kept it.
But that's just one of those things that's such an amateur mistake.
Yeah.
Of like, hey, don't hit the house with anything.
Yeah, that's what
until the end.
Till the end. Yeah. My neighbor right over here texted me the next morning. He goes, hey, some of your toilet papers left some full rolls in my yard too. And I went, they left 15 in my yard. Feel free to keep it. And he goes, oh yeah. He goes, I kept it.
Already used it.
But
good stuff.
But the thing that I had to complain about to them, I said, guys, who toilet papers somebody in February?
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was just last month. They're like, well, we were bored. I'm like, fuck, me too. But I went and drank. Well,
yeah.
Not saying they should, but yeah.
Maybe. I can say it. You can't.
But yeah, it was
some fun times, man.
I love
toilet paper in days.
And that's why I was so disappointed in them of the shit job they did. They didn't even get it in the trees, like high. I reached up and grabbed it out of the tree.
My God.
Yeah.
It's like a lost art.
It's like they were decorating.
You know what? And it is a lost art because they could do that to you.
Mm-hmm.
Because,
Yeah, I'm not going to get mad.
But, I mean, there's been situations where people with toilet papered houses, they've gotten, it happens on a Saturday in the summertime, and they're like, well, they kicked them off the football team and suspended them for 2 months from school. And
I know.
It's like ruined their life for toilet paper.
Yeah.
A buddy?
Uh-huh. Yeah. The thing, and I asked them the next day, I'm like, why me? They're like, well, we just wanted to get somebody that we knew would be mad. I'm like, makes sense.
I get it.
Yeah, I get it. I mean, I was the opposite. We did it to people who knew were going to get mad just for the fun of it. But, different times.
Man, we did one. Oh, let's see. I'm obviously in high school, and it's my vehicle, a couple of buddies. It was just three of us.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously out in the country where we're from. Walk up.
Oh, yeah.
Toilet paper, the shit. And they're home.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
But it's kind of one of those, like, it wasn't late enough, like they were kind of that back of the house and had a shit ton of trees out front.
Nice.
Watching a movie or whatever. I mean, we were there for a while. And then, it's time.
Oh, yeah.
I pull the car up. Now it's time to, make some noise. So
they hear it.
Can't get them to
come out.
Like they're watching a movie or whatever. They can't, Finally, it's like chucking a full roll at like the front screen door. Like a glass screen door to give it a nice rattle.
Pop. Yeah.
So I'm ready to go. They throw, hits. We can see it, that got it.
Yeah.
They come running through the yard. Buddy jumps in the car, shuts the door. Second buddy jumps in the back seat, shuts the door. I take off. We're about 2 miles down the road, and we're talking about how funny it was.
Uh-huh.
And we turn to the back seat. The other kid's not in there.
Oh, fuck.
Going, what the fuck? So we got to turn around. Now we're driving slow, and there's like a cornfield, and we're like, trying to yell, but not trying to yell.
Yeah.
And then finally, he like pokes out of the cornfield and then jumps in the car. And at this time, a vehicle is fired up.
Oh, God.
They're going to come out and chase. So he jumps in the car. We take off flying. End up down the road over a hill.
Mm-hmm.
Turn off another road, hide behind a church, kind of get it all. And what happened, so, by this time, he blew by.
Yeah.
We lost him.
Mm-hmm.
Kid we went to school with.
Yeah.
When the other kid was trying to get in the car, he tripped at the last second and fell and hit the door, and that's what shut it. Fell on the road, and I took off. He said, dude, your tire couldn't have been 6 inches away from my face.
Oh, God.
He just almost ran his head over.
Yeah.
But that was like, nowadays they just,
call the cops.
Shoot schools and stuff. That's what they do for, a lot of kids do that for fun, apparently.
Yeah, apparently.
I'm not saying it's a good thing.
No, I know that. I know
but that's what they do. They don't toilet paper anymore.
Yeah.
And they should.
It's
toilet
fun.
paper, it's fun. Well, you can't now. Can't buy it.
Yeah, fuck. I remember we did a lot, and we had wars. There was a group of girls and, my friends, and we did each other's houses. Just take turns, and basically the war was who got caught. We knew, who it was. It was just could you catch
caught in the act?
And we could never catch either one of them for some odd reason. Either it was just timed out where somebody was at a different house that they were at. It just happened to be that way. But anyway, the one time we're buying this toilet paper, we're in a Dollar General, where I think most of the toilet paper is bought for toilet paper because it's cheap and it's usually $1.
I like to use the Sherman extra soft double ply.
So I know that I have at least 10 packages in my hand. I am going to buy mine. Another friend at least has 10 packages. There was like 5 of us in there, and we all tried to buy 10 packages.
Yeah.
So we actually kind of got pushed together in this group as we're trying to figure out who was buying what. And the manager, old lady in the Dollar General, comes up and goes, guys, you're not going to buy all that, are you? And we're like, yeah, we're going to buy all this. She goes, well, I can't let you buy it. And we're like, okay, why? She goes, because I know what you're going to do with it. That's what she said. And so my one friend goes, okay, guys, let's leave. We just fucking dropped it and just walked out. She goes, you're going to clean that up? I said, no, we were going to buy it, but you wouldn't let us. I mean, just what a bitch.
Are you a fucking cop?
Yeah. I mean, I'm like, you're just going to turn down business like that? It's like $50 worth of toilet paper right here.
Let me talk to Captain Dollar General. See what he has to think about you just turning away money.
What the hell? We were all pissed.
Then you ever remember, like, like swipe some from the school or whatever, the end of those big fucking rolls.
We did that.
And it's like, it's terrible.
Oh, yeah.
Because you can't. I don't know how that thin of toilet paper that has no tensile strength at all can weigh like 800 fucking pounds on a roll.
Yeah.
Hey, throw it up in a tree. It just came right down.
Yeah. What we did, we had that, a buddy of ours, we did it well. Yeah. Our buddy of ours' mom was a janitor at the school. So we had like 5 or 6 of these rolls. The house we toilet papered the one time, and we spent 2 hours there. I mean, we were there. They weren't home. We knew that we planned it because the guy was always talking shit how bad we were at toilet papering, so we knew we had to get him.
Yeah.
The best part about his house was he had 4 points of his property line.
Yeah.
Big oaks.
Oh.
So we did a big track with those. So we just stuck a stick in the middle of it and just started we used all 5 rolls as a thing. We just wrapped his whole house with the tree line. It was awesome. It was awesome. I mean, it was fantastic. And I mean, like I said, we spent 2 hours there. He was texting a friend of ours' mom and was like, yeah, these guys aren't bad. You got to tell them to step up their game. The next morning she goes, hey guys, I got a text. Like, yeah. He's like, he said, good job. Don't talk shit if you can't take it, Yeah,
that's, I mean, I feel bad because that's just good fun,
It is.
Nobody does. I hardly ever in the fall time drive by and see somebody got toilet paper. I know. Mean, it's
fun though.
It's not done.
It's the rush of getting caught.
Yeah.
I've gotten caught many times. I've also ran from people many times and haven't got caught. So I mean,
that's the fun.
That's the funnest part. Yeah, we've also scared the shit out of some people too at my house. So it's been fantastic. We hid in the building inside my mom's house, and there's a back door to the building. Most people, when they toilet paper us, they obviously park on that lot because it's not.
Oh, so you got them and backdoored them.
Oh yeah, we backdoored the shit out of them. They didn't even see it coming. Yeah, because they park in the lot, obviously, because you can't see the lights from the house. And then they walk over. Oh my God. We were just sitting in there. There's probably 10 of us. We've watched them pull 3 cars pulled in full of girls just, like, you guys aren't fucking quiet at all doing it.
Yeah, that's the other one is you will get a group of people that are like, hey, will you shut the fuck up?
Yeah, I know it. We're not. This isn't fun yet.
Hey, this is going to be fun. Yeah. It's like, well, it's not now.
No, because we're going to get caught because you won't shut the fuck up.
At some point in time, we want to alert them that we're here.
Yeah.
Not till we're done, though.
Yeah, we scared the shit out of them. Because, we circled back around. So when they were we have some trees in the front yard and then some trees in the backyard. Well, they had got we sent half and half. So some to the front, some to the back. Oh, my God. Some of them peed their pants. It was awesome.
I was, my brother was part of it, too, but I was a part of one where, somebody going out of town. And, dude, we had fucking meetings.
Oh, yeah? Nice. Nice.
Like they were, the family was going on vacation. It was like it was one of those ones. It was in the fall, but in the school year where like a family takes vacation during a school, kids just off school for a fucking week. Apparently, I mean, but there's had a meeting and it's like 30 fucking people, and we must have been there for over an hour. I mean, it was like
it's a fucking meeting of the minds.
It was pretty impressive. But yeah, it was just, I think it just, because it went through like that, all that stuff would get done. And then it went through a time frame where like people were putting shit in streets.
Yeah. Exactly.
And caused accidents. And people got hurt. And then they just kind of cracked down on all that shit. We're not dealing with any of it.
Everybody took it too far with the eggs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And like, I know the worst besides toilet paper we ever did is we take the instant mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
And we throw it in yards. So when the dew comes the next morning, it makes potatoes.
Does it?
Oh, yeah, it works awesome.
I've never seen that before.
You've never seen that before? Oh, yeah, you take like the powdered box of potatoes. Yeah, you just, throw it, scatter it in the yard like you're fertilizing the yard. And then when the dew comes the next morning and you go to clean it up and wipe it out of your yard, potatoes.
Oh, so you have to wipe it up.
Yeah, I mean, it gets kind of like that sticky part to it, but it's still fun.
See, I'd never clean it up.
No,
that's why it would never.
No, I mean, all you have to do is mow your yard and it goes away. But still, I mean, people be pissed off about that. But
but that's cool.
Yeah, it's funny. It's the worst we ever did.
Yeah, I mean,
I've been forked before.
Like stabbed with a fork?
No, like when they put plastic forks in your yard. Like that's. I'm not sure why it's a thing, but it was a thing when I was in school.
Yeah, a thing when it ends up in a fucking tire.
Yeah, I mean a plastic fork.
Oh,
in my yard. I don't know anybody who drives through my yard besides like
your mower. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Okay, it never happened. I mean, it was.
Yeah, I understand.
Because I mean,
that seems like a lot of work to go stick a lot of forks.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's the fall. It's not like the ground's soft anymore.
No, it just
hard.
seems like. Well, we're gonna bend over 900 times, stick these forks in the fucking ground.
Guys. Yeah, it didn't last long.
I didn't like egging because I spent all that time boiling all of them. People are all, they didn't have to clean them up. They're all pissed off. I got holes in my fucking siding. One went through my window.
Well, it didn't.
Well, they didn't break.
Yeah.
You had to clean the yolks up. I was nice enough to boil them for you. Jesus.
You gotta get a drum set in here.
Shit. That's good old times, man. That's good old school fun.
That's good old school
Nobody
fun.
has.
Nope.
This is the things you used to do when you didn't have the internet to find somebody to fuck. We didn't have a fucking app.
We didn't have a fucking app. No. We were the generation with nude pictures, though.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
With nude. Oh, no. I didn't have a cell phone when I was in school.
You didn't have a
So,
cell
yeah.
phone when you were in school. That's what I'm saying.
Do the shit the old-fashioned way.
Yeah. It's difficult that way.
Yeah.
People are a lot tougher over the phone.
I had a cell phone for the first year or so out of high school, but that fucking texting didn't come along till like the second or third phone I had.
Yeah.
I mean, the first, well, it's a different time frame for you, but.
No, I got a phone the first time it didn't have texting to it. I wasn't allowed to have texting.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like I had texting, but
nobody
but
texted
nobody
anybody.
texted.
Yeah.
Like the first time somebody texted me, I was like, the fuck is this?
You can't call me?
Oh, yeah. Because that's when it was, because that's that, whatever, that T9 or whatever. You had to hit the fucking buttons 9 times. Like, hey, I just texted you a sentence and it took me like 10 fucking minutes to type. You could have just called.
Yeah.
This could have been over. And now it's like, don't call me. I mean,
yeah, exactly. Don't call. I don't want to talk to you. Yeah.
But actually, you know what? I still prefer to talk on the phone than text because, I'm such a tone of voice guy.
Yeah.
Sometimes I come across a little shitty in a text message when I want it to come across more assholey.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah. I didn't want you to think I was a dick.
Yeah.
That's what you think I was an asshole.
Yeah. That's how,
There's a difference.
Absolutely.
There's a huge difference. An asshole can be fun.
Yeah.
Because you can play with it.
I enjoy them.
Yeah. Dick's just mean.
Pretty
angry
much.
looking. Only got one eye.
Pokes its head out. What's going on?
Yeah.
Can I go somewhere? No.
No.
Go away.
Go away.
Not today. No fun for you today. This officially got off the rails here.
Yeah, it really went
Took us an hour and a half to talk about a dick.
Yeah. That's kind of impressive. Usually it's in the first 30 seconds.
Yeah. The fact that we're pushing an hour and 40 minutes and we have no sports going on. I didn't even really get any embarrassing stories out. Just kind of told some different kind of stories. Think of some times I almost shit my pants. Maybe we'll do that next week if we got nothing else to talk about to start breaking them out.
Yeah.
All right, man.
All righty.
We'll see ya.
Whiteside.